Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy, Kupz the Universe, aka Poet Lounge, aka PD Mossberg, and we're back. And today, we're gonna talk about a little something that I was thinking about. And literally, there was a girl on the news, I guess a college graduate, and she's Islamic, right? And she graduated from a law school. Now, her speech, I didn't get her whole speech, all right? So if you want to see her whole speech, just look up CUNY graduate and like shocking, outrageous speech, right? Now, we all know that the Islamic world and the Judaish world, right? They got their discrepancies, right? Basically, they don't get along, right? Let's just, long story short, they don't get along, right? Now this is actually gonna be about a person, news people, right? Okay, this is when people don't like you using your rights, right? Like they know that you have the right to do it, but they really don't like it, right? So, like, he really kind of pissed me off. So we're gonna talk about it. But let me let you hear it. Let me let you hear the response. Let me let you hear what the girl says, and then I'm gonna come right back with my own. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much my response and my reaction with it. All right. So y'all just take it easy. As you see, I'm taking it easy, and yeah, we'll be right back.
A New York City law school under fire for allowing this inflammatory graduation speech. Roll it.
Israel continues to indiscriminately rain bullets and bombs on worshipers, murdering the old, the young. The law is a manifestation of white supremacy that continues to oppress and suppress people in this nation and around the world.
She spoke for 13 minutes. She ripped the NYPD. She ripped the military. She ripped capitalism. She got applause. The school is now calling it hate speech, but that didn't seem to be their initial reaction.
The administration, I think, is claiming that the final version differed slightly from the original version that was handed to them. But all you have to do, Trace, is watch the video and see these lunatics clapping their hands, standing for her, cheering her on when she's spouting these venomous, hateful, disgusting, rageous words.
Enough.
Well, there is no difference between free speech and hate speech. In the United States, we don't have laws that put some speech outside the bounds of free speech because some other third party deems it to be hate speech. But then we can all subjectively judge someone's speech, and we should judge someone's speech. Free speech does not exempt you from judgment. And in my judgment, it's not simply hate speech, it's revolutionary, insurrectionist, destructive speech designed to tear down the very foundation of Western civilization. This student, by the way, and only so much of your outrage should be reserved for this student. This student is a fruit. She's the fruit of a poisonous tree that has infiltrated not just law school, but education in the West. And law school is certainly at the tip of the spear of this, where everything that we have created over millennia, and just to, Lauren, as a quick side note, the foundations of our society out of Greek and at that time, Roman thought, advancing through the Enlightenment, established with the Magna Carta, enshrined with the Constitution of the United States, were the product of thousands of years of thought, of reason, of judgment. And to say that all of that boils down to white supremacy and needs to be destroyed is, quite honestly, it is revolutionary and should be treated as such. It should be treated as such, like you are declaring war on all that. This is a unique experiment in human civilization. And if this is what you want to destroy, you have drawn the battle line. You're beyond persuasion. And here's the hardest part. As I said, that student is the product of a thought process that's, as you heard from that CUNY law professor there, is amongst his colleagues. And it's not limited to CUNY. It's all across the nation. It's in K through 12. It's this idea that we're all born with original sin here in the West and that we are somehow the problem with humanity when we are the height of achievement of humanity.
Yeah.
That student doesn't just need to be persuaded, that student needs to be defeated.
But you're right, what you said at the top. It is free speech, and we give her the right to say it. We don't like it, but she has the right to say it.
Yo, this is what I be talking about with people, right? Now, they already know that she has the right to free speech. But they're also trying to call what she said a hate crime. Then then he loses his goddamn mind, right? She's like, all right, enough, right? So she don't even like it. They don't like what they're hearing, right? He loses his mind. Now, all she did was speak about the Jewish people, right? Now, look, I don't got no problems with Jewish people, right? I don't got no problems with Islamic people either. But we don't live over there, all right? So if she has ties to her family overseas, right? And it just so happens that they know people in their village that gets blown up, that gets missiles dropped on them, then who's to say that she's not telling the truth? I mean, look, man, we know they at odds. We know that they both have militaries. Let's just stop playing, all right? Israel is not like, okay, because y'all call them the chosen people in the religion, the Jewish people, no offense to y'all, but it's like they try to give y'all like extreme, like nobody could talk about y'all, right? Now, if y'all bombing stuff and y'all killing little kids and stuff in orphanages, in those places, then you're doing pretty bad too. You know what I'm saying? It's not like all good, all right? I don't care if, you know what I mean, you went through something in your life doesn't mean that you could put other people through it, right? So, you know, I'm just saying that there. Now, this man said Greek philosophy, Roman philosophy, how it took them a long time to consider, to plan out this strategy, how this new place is an experiment, and is this what you want to do with the experiment? Like, yo, it's like the devil came out of him, right? Now, like I said before, they're already conscious that they cannot do anything against this girl. She didn't do anything wrong. He's mad at her. Then he says, oh, it's not really her. It's everybody around her. So then he started blaming the law school, right? He started blaming the teachers and the belief. He calls it an insurrection. He calls it a revolution that needs to be stopped, right? And then he says that the little girl that just graduated college, because she thinks, needs to be destroyed. He said he's ready to destroy this little girl. Mind you, she has full rights. So just because she says something they don't like, he's ready to destroy her and everybody that thinks like that. Now, what he was talking about, right, may not necessarily come from him. Because don't news people read a teleprompter? So that was whoever typed into the teleprompter, the owners of that news station, that basically put the teleprompter up there for him to act irate and crazy, right? So he said he's ready to destroy a little college girl that graduated from college because she knows law. And because she said things like, oh, they saying she's anti-police, anti-military, anti-government, like anti-Jewish, right? Bro, let's just be for real, man. Listen, what she's talking about is not a lie. Your Greek and your Roman philosophers were gay. No offense to gay people today, but they was not the pillar of society the way y'all think they are, all right? They was touching little boys. That's why they had the little boy statues and all that stuff out there, right? Same thing with the Romans. The Romans was the ones that killed, you know, the energy of Christ, meaning that they the ones that stop people from tapping into themselves to tap into the Christ within, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, then you want to talk about this is an experiment and a rare experiment, and this is what y'all want to do with the experiment. Listen, bro, this wasn't an experiment, all right? This was a land that was occupied by in American Indians Caribbean Indians, which was Arawaks, American Indians, Cherokees, you know, the Navajos and all that good stuff, right? The Olmecs, the Aztecs, right? The Incas, right? So when y'all came here, don't act like y'all had everything mapped out. Don't act like it was empty here. And don't act like on top of that, y'all needed more melanin people from overseas to help y'all build extra. Because we had a lot of these cities built already, bro. Let's just cut it out, all right? We had a whole Wall Street built, you know what I'm saying, in Tulsa. And y'all got Wall Street. So how was it like just barren lands if y'all stole that, right? Like, it had to be stuff already situated that y'all seen and y'all wanted, right? So to you news reporter or whoever you are that talk like that, bro, sit your corny ass down, right? You ain't destroying nobody. Free speech allows them to say what they feel as long as they are not hurting anybody. And if we look into it and it's true, then you really can't deny that she has the right to say that. All right? You can't destroy a little girl because you mad that your little punk ass program didn't last as long as y'all thought. Or y'all little 21 agenda isn't working the way it's planned. All right? Now, we don't really care how you feel, bro. Right? We don't really care how you feel about the truth being true. You want to cover up the truth? You want to mislead the people again? Right? I think you need to calm yourself down, brother. All right? It's a little girl, bro. She a college graduate, young lady, Islamic lady. You show some respect to the women, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't destroy a little kid, son, because you want Greek and Rome to reign. Y'all reign is over, buddy. Even the reign of Queen Elizabeth and King Charles, if that's what y'all want to call them. Pretenders. You know what I'm saying? People that pretend to be something that they're not. All right? We don't subscribe to that. We don't condone to that. We don't consent to that, bro. All right? And as long as the Constitution is up in arms and perfectly fine, you can't do a thing about it. All right? So y'all just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Because the whole world know. And y'all time is short. All right? Really. Especially acting like that. You got councilmen on crack. You got news guys that hear a melanated woman, you know, Muslim woman speak, and she says some stuff about other people hurting her people, and now you want to destroy her. But after you say, oh, well, they have the right to free speech, there's no line between it. But then you then you say, oh, she's not really the blame, it's whoever's putting her on that. Look, you ain't destroying nothing, bro. All right? I didn't go to law school and I know the law. So don't get mad at the people in law school. They didn't teach me that. I taught myself that. Get mad at yourself. All right? For hiding it. All right? Yo, it's your boy Kupz the Universe, a.k.a. P.D. Mossberg, a.k.a. Poet Lounge. And it's been a really great day. I hope y'all enjoy yourself. And, yo, I'm out, man. Peace.